Good evening and welcome to Jerry Matthews Court for tonight's New Jersey Athletic Conference game between Stockton University and Rowan University. At this time, please rise in honor of men and women in the armed forces as the United States military band plays our national anthem. the starting lineups for tonight's game. Rowan University.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is John Leon from Jerry Matthews Court at Stockton University. This is game one of today's doubleheader as Stockton women, winners of 4 of the last 5, take on Rowan Profs. Stockton's number 1 defense in the NJAC, allowing just 55 points a game, but scoring has been an issue with the Ospreys, scoring just 55.7 points per game, ranking 9th in the league out of 10 teams. Nelia Hill has been on fire, registering double-doubles in points and rebounding in 3 straight games for Stockton. Senior leads the team, pulling down 7.1 boards per game. And freshman Madison LaRosa leads the team at 14.5 points per game average, but has struggled as of late. Grace Sacco is second in the league, dishing 4.9 assists a game, and Emma Maroney third in steals, swiping 2.6 steals per game. For the Profs, Grace Marshall and Nicole Mallard lead the scoring, but they are very deep. 12 of the 14 players have appeared in 12 games or more this season, with 8 players seeing at least 17 minutes a game. Dakota Adams is the leading rebounder, pulling down almost 7 boards a game, with Mallard grabbing 5.6. Last time out, Rowan down the Ospreys 53-45 on December 1st in Glassboro. And our starting lineups, first for Profs, number 5, Nicole Mallard, number 12, Sam Rinaldi, number 13, Christina Johnson, 15, Dakota Adams, 22, Grace Marshall. For the Ospreys, Emma Maroney, Jordan Madigan, Sanaa Parks, Grace Sacco, and Nelia Hill. There you have it. Open up this first game of a doubleheader between Rowan and Stockton. Always a tremendous rivalry here between the two, separated by just about a half an hour on the expressway. There you have it. So we're going to get ready to go. Rowan comes in at 11.6 on the year, 9-2 in the NJAC, and it's tied for first place, with the playoffs coming just about a month from now. Stockton women 7-10, 5-6, tied for 6th in the NJAC, but has struggled as of late. So we're just about off and running here. Glad to be back. Haven't been here for a while. Been doing the public address announcing. Our public address announcer, Don Malaja, has recovered from some health issues. Nelia Hill will jump for the Ospreys, and number 15, Dakota Adams for the Profs. Four 10-minute quarters. Stockton has struggled deeply in the third and fourth quarters this year. Rowan wins the tap. Grace Marshall has the ball. Swings it over on the side to Mallard. Sam Rinaldi in the corner. Gets underneath. Ball knocked away from Dakota Adams by Grace Sacco. But Jordan Madigan will pull up with the ball. Rowan with token full court pressure. Madigan at the top of the key. Sacco on the far wing in front of the Rowan bench. Now gets the ball on the near side. Nelia Hill trying to post up. Rowan in looks like a 2-3 zone. Sanaa Parks inside to Maroney. Maroney one dribble, bounces it off her leg and out of bounds. It'll be Rowan ball. Not the start the Ospreys were looking for. Stick around for game 2. Game 2 should be a real good one. Rowan and Stockton men fighting for first place in the NJAC. Christina Johnson over on near side to Sam Rinaldi. Top of the key. Back to Dakota Adams. Inside. Shot by Johnson. Misses. Pulled down by Maroney. Maroney on the run. 1-on-3. Pulls up to Sacco outside the three-point line. Sacco, great defensive player. Handles the ball well, dishes the ball well, does not shoot particularly well. Gives it to Madigan. Madigan looking for room inside, cut off by the Rowan defense. Far side to Maroney. Madigan. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They need to get one up here. Hill. Sanaa Parks near side for 3 off the back rim. Tapped out. Maroney with the offensive rebound goes for the reverse layup, but she's fouled. That'll be on Dakota Adams. That's her first in games first. Emma Maroney will go to the line for the Ospreys. Emma Maroney hits first one. Maroney on the season. 62% from the line. Bangs the second one. Stockton up 2-0. 8:23 left in the first quarter. Near side. Rowan brings it up. Goes inside to Dakota Johnson. Got it. Dakota Adams on the assist from Sam Rinaldi. Excuse me, the assist from Christina Johnson, who tied it 2. Again, Rowan with the pressure. It's a little 2-on-2 full court pressure. Grace Sacco beats that immediately. Madigan near side to Maroney. Out front to Sacco. Sacco gets in trouble underneath. Sanaa Parks, Madigan, Maroney. Sacco past the three-point line. Under 5 now on the shot clock. It's kicked out of bounds off Rowan. Four on the shot clock for the Ospreys. Madigan will inbound. Looking to get it in. She throws it to midcourt. That's a break for the Profs. On the run. Control Sam Rinaldi, but she misses the bunny. Madigan comes away with it, but Rinaldi tips it away from her. In the far corner, driving to the basket. And scoring, Nicole Mallard. Rowan takes a 4-2 lead. Again, token pressure. Stockton beats it again. Nice pass. Sacco to Nalaya Hill for 2. Tied at 4. Nalaya Hill has been on fire the last 3 games. Double-doubles, including a career-best 20-point, 15-rebound game against Rutgers Camden about 3 games ago. Near side, Grace Marshall. Behind the back, goes down the lane, kicks it out to Dakota Adams. Rinaldi makes a dribble to her left, goes to the basket, hits the bottom of the rim, and goes out of bounds off Rinaldi, and Stockton will take over. 6:38 remaining first quarter. Game tied at 4. A brisk pace, but not a particularly fast pace. Madigan, again, full court pressure from the Profs. They get it to Sacco. They puffs back off, and Stockton beats the timeline. Sacco drives in, gets to Nalaya Hill, powers her way up, and scores. 4 points now for Nalaya Hill, and Stockton takes a 6-4 lead. Grace Marshall bring the ball up. Jordan Madigan knocks it away. Ball's tied up. It'll be a jump ball, possession arrow to Stockton. Great job by Jordan Madigan putting her hands on it. One thing Stockton does is they do play good defense. They're the #1 defensive team in the league, only allowing 55 points a game. They get their hands on a lot of basketballs. Passing lanes. Sacco across. Marshall tried to knock it away from her. Madigan, Sacco, far side. Rowan in that 2-3 zone. Just daring Stockton to shoot from outside. Maroney, 10 on the shot clock, takes a shot up. Looked like a good block, but she's fouled. It should be Christina Johnson. Excuse me, that was number 15. Dakota Adams, that's her second, team second. She'll come out of the game. Number 44, Eliana Santana, 5'9" junior from Camden Catholic, into the game for the Profs, replacing Dakota Adams. Maroney at the line, hits her 3rd straight foul shot. Extends Stockton's lead to 7-4 with 5:47 left in the first quarter. Maroney hits the second. 4 for 4 at the line. 8-4 Stockton. Profs bring it back over. Marshall, far side to Nicole Mallard. Leading scorer for the Profs. To Johnson. Johnson shoots a 3, bounces off Sanaa Park's hands. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Rowan with their possession. Nalaya Hill went for it, knocked it out of bounds, and Rowan takes it. Christina Johnson will inbound right in front of the Stockton bench. And from Mallard kicks it back out. 3-pointer on the way from Grace Marshall off the back rim, no good. Ball jumps around, Nalaya Hill pulls down the rebound. Maroney on the run, 2-on-2 with Madigan. Bounces it off her foot. Sanaa Parks gathers it. Stockton on reset. Ray Sacco, the floor general for the Ospreys. Averaging almost 5 assists a game. Second in the league. Sacco. Cross court, Sanaa Parks tries to drive baseline. Gets nowhere, and she's going to get called for traveling. A little indecisive. Went to the baseline, but got cut off and couldn't figure out where to go with it from there. Back come the Profs. Sam Rinaldi bring him over the timeline. Stockton man-to-man pressure. Marshall tries to drive on Madigan, goes up underneath, no good. Ball knocked away, loose ball. Sanaa Parks pulls it down for the Ospreys. Gets it to Sacco. Sacco gets it across before Rowan can set up the pressure. Back out to Parks. Parks to Maroney. Madigan called about a 3. Hill. Sacco. Maroney. She'll line up the 3. Bang! Emma Maroney for 3. The assist from Sacco. Stockton extends the lead to 11-4. Emma Maroney off to a hot start. Mallard. Goes to drive left on the freshman, Sanaa Parks. Goes over to Santana. Santana drives. That's an offensive foul. Sanaa Parks held her ground. Eliana Santana, that's her first, team's third. First substitution for the Ospreys. Freshman Madison LaRosa, the leading scorer for the Ospreys, off the bench, placing Jordan Madigan. That gives Stockton a legitimate 3-point threat. Sacco, again, pressure, zone pressure from the Profs. Gets it across to Maroney, and Rowan backs off. Inside to Parks from Sacco. Tried to kick it back out to Maroney, tipped away. Maroney gets it back. Sacco drives down the middle, tried to get it back to Maroney, and Nicole Mallard steps in front of that pass. Gets it ahead to Grace Marshall. One-on-one with LaRosa. Marshall up, no good. Parks runs it down. Right now, Rowan can't find the range. 2 for 8 from the floor. Stockton in complete control here for right now. 3:15 left first quarter, 11-4 Ospreys. Nalia Hill had it inside. Gathered back outside to LaRosa. LaRosa to Sacco. Sacco to LaRosa. There's a 3-pointer. Madison LaRosa. The freshman's had a great first year here at Stockton. Bangs it 3, and it's 14-4 Stockton. Under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Santana right at the elbow with Nalia Hill on her. Tries to drive past Hill, left hand, and goes up and scores. That breaks a 10-0 run for the Ospreys. It's 14-6. Stockton across the timeline again. Sacco drives in, loses the handle. LaRosa near corner for 3 again, off the front rim, no good. But far corner, Sacco gets it. Inside to Parks, outside to Maroney. LaRosa, near side, had a 3. Turned it down, tried to get it inside the Hill. That's knocked away by Sam Rinaldi. She tried to get it up to Grace Marshall, but Sacco knocks it out of bounds. And some wholesale substitutions. Jada Harris into the game for the Ospreys. Coming in for the Profs. Number 20, Kate Herlihy from Middle Township into the game, along with number 32, Savannah Holt, an Ocean City graduate, playing in front of her old coach, Paul Baruffi, one of the assistants for the Ospreys. Mallard, elbow jumper, good. 14-8 now. 2 minutes left first quarter. As the Profs have scored 4 in a row. Maroney breaks the press and gets it knocked away by Herlihy. Stockton will keep the ball. 14-8 Stockton. 1:53 left first quarter. Emma Maroney was 7 of the 14 for the Ospreys. Sacco inbound. Gets it to LaRosa. Near side. Out front to Maroney. Stockton will set it up. Sacco. Maroney. LaRosa near side. As they play outside with it. Around the perimeter. Parks. Sacco. 5 on the shot clock. Maroney. LaRosa. 15-foot jumper off the front rim, no good. Pulled down by Santana for Rowan. And here come the Profs. Christina Johnson brings it across. Far side. Savannah Holt airballs a 3. Rebound, loose ball, jump ball, tied up. Savannah Sanaa Parks and Nicole Mallard tied it up, but Rowan keeps possession. It's the possession arrow to the visitors. Herlihy will inbound with 1:16 left first quarter. 14-8 Stockton. Herlihy gets it into Holt. Holt to Santana inside. Working on the freshman, Jaden Harris. Santana. Pump fake by Herlihy, took it to the hole, and she'll get called for an offensive foul. She ran over Grace Sacco. So that'll be Herlihy's first. It's the 14th foul on the Rowan Profs. Jordan Madigan will be back in for the last minute and 5, giving Grace Sacco a little break. So Sanaa Parks, Emma Maroney, Jordan Madigan, Madison LaRosa, and Jaden Harris. 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores out there for the Ospreys right now. Maroney brings it across. Maroney, one of the best defenders in the NJAC, 3rd in steals in the league. Madigan, Maroney, Sanaa Parks, far corner. Back out to Maroney. Under a minute to play, first quarter. Madigan to Maroney. Maroney, top of the key. Under 10 on the shot clock. Maroney. LaRosa had the 3, couldn't hold the ball, and she'll drive in, but she's fouled before she gets in. Fouls on number 32, Savannah Holt. That's her first to put Rowan over the limit. So that's an automatic 2-shot foul for Madison LaRosa. LaRosa shooting 75% from the line this year. It's the first one. She's got 4. 15-8 Stockton, 37 seconds left first quarter. LaRosa misses the second. Rebound to Johnson. Johnson to Holt. Madigan on her. And Holt turns it over. Called her for carrying the ball. Sacco comes back into the game, replacing Sanaa Parks. Stockton, a very young team this year, but they got some senior leadership in Malaya Hill and Grace Sacco. It's really paid dividends. 26 seconds left first quarter. Stockton will hold for the last shot, 15-8. Madigan. Rowan staying in that 2-3 zone. 2-3-3-2 hybrid. Madigan, far side Maroney. All the way across to Sacco. Sacco back to Maroney in that corner. Madigan. 5 on the shot clock. Sacco drives down the lane. Knocked out of her hands. Jaden Harris gets it, misses, gets her own rebound, scores at the buzzer. Jaden Harris, the freshman from Oma. Count the basket. Stockton takes the first quarter, 17-8. That'll end the first quarter. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to Jerry Matthews Court. John Leon here for the second quarter. Stockton took a 17-8 lead after one period. Stockton will get the ball to start the second period. Emma Maroney, Madigan, LaRosa, Malaya Hill back in, and Grace Sacco for the Ospreys. Nicole Mallard, Savannah Holt, Eliana Santana, Dakota Adams with 2 fouls, and Kate Herlihy for the Profs. Staying stingy in that zone. Malaya Hill at the foul line, kicks it out to Madigan. Madigan ball fake. Sacco kicks it out to LaRosa, goes cross court. Madigan for 3, good. The assist from Maroney. And Stockton continues their hot hitting. 20-8, Stockton. Stockton now 3 for 4 from behind the arc. 3 for 5, excuse me. Savannah Holt, far side to Adams. Adams works on Maroney, scoop shot up and in. Dakota Adams. Give her 4. Maroney was 7 in the quarter, LaRosa 4. Now we're at 4 for the Profs. Stockton being very patient against his zone. LaRosa fires a 3, nails another one. Assist for Madigan. 7 for the freshman Madison LaRosa. 23-10 Stockton. 8:35 left second quarter. Savannah Holt drives right to the basket. Goes up and scores. Went right down that right side of the lane. Stockton had no answers for her. Again, Rowan. Token pressure at half court. Stockton breaks it easy. Malaya Hill. Ooh, misses a bunny from Sacco. Sacco gave it to her right underneath it. She couldn't hit it. On the run, Kate Hurley. Middle Township grad. Eliana Santana thought about a jumper. Pulls it off. Holt. Hurley. Hurley fakes a 3, drives to the basket, and dribbles it off her foot. Stockton will take over. Rowan substitution. Sam Rinaldi back in the game, replaces Kate Hurley. It's 23-12 Stockton. 7:59 remaining in the first half. Sacco right down the right side, beats the zone and gets fouled. That'll be Sam Rinaldi. It'll be her first. Team's first of the second quarter. Jaden Harris into the game, replacing Emma Maroney. Got a big first quarter with 7 points. Jaden Harris will inbound, near side. Jordan Madigan gets knocked out of bounds, so Stockton will inbound again. Grace Sacco triggered the inbounds play this time. Gets it in easily to Madigan. Plays point guard at the top of the key. LaRosa, who's been hot, stays hot. Madison LaRosa, 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Give her 10. Very quick points. 26-12 Stockton. 7:38 left in the half. She's gotten wide open for 4 straight threes and only missed one of them. Santana, Adams, off the back rim, no good. Sacco pulls it down. Sacco on the run. Gets it across. Tries to drive the lane. Burrows her way in. Offensive foul. Lowered the shoulder. Sacco's first foul, first of the second period. Grace Marshall back in for Rowan, replacing Savannah Holt. Sometimes Sacco gets a little aggressive. Then that was a little bit too aggressive. Dropped the shoulder and got the offensive foul. Here's Rowan back. Rinaldi kicks it out to Santana, goes away. LaRosa on the run, goes to the basket, goes up, no good. It's a blocking foul on Nicole Mallard. So Madison LaRosa, the freshman from Oceanport, rookie of the week 3 times this year. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's Mallard's first, team's second in the second quarter. LaRosa on the season. 75% from the line, hits the first. Give her 11 in the game. A little over 14 points a game for the freshman, leading the team. Banks the second. 12 for LaRosa. It's a 28-12. Stockton lead with under 7 minutes to play in the first half. On the run, Grace Marshall, too hard off the backboard. Santana with the offensive rebound. Out to Rinaldi for 3. Back rim, no good. Another offensive rebound for Rowan. This time it's Dakota Adams. Out to Rinaldi. Rinaldi at the foul line. Kicks it out to Mallard. Mallard goes off. Adams goes baseline. Little floater off the front rim, no good. Adams with her own offensive rebound. Blocked by Harris. But it goes right to Eliana Santana, and she scores. Make it 28-14. 4 offensive rebounds in that sequence for the Profs. They cut the lead in half, 28-14. 6:15 left in the first half. Sacco gets around, goes to the basket, floater, no good. Santana with the rebound. Gives up to Rinaldi. Rinaldi in a hurry. There's Dakota Adams underneath the basket. She's fouled right away by Nelia Hill. That'll be her first, team's second. Non-shooting foul, so Rowan will trigger the inbounds play. There's a timeout on the floor, called by Stockton. It's a 30-second timeout. And just stick around for the second game. It's the Stockton men will take on the Rowan men. Stockton number 1 in the NJAC. Rowan tied for second in the NJAC. That'll be a good one as Rowan comes in as number 1 offense. Stockton pretty stingy, just allowing 65 points a game. So something's got to give, offense versus defense, in that second game. In this one, it's 28-14 Stockton. 6:02 left in the half. Madison LaRosa off the bench for 12 points, 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Emma Maroney was 7 for the Profs. Eliana Santana, Nicole Mallard, and Dakota Adams, all with 4 each for the visitors. Stockton shooting 57% from the field. They've been on fire. 5 for 7 from 3. So Rowan will trigger the inbounds. Mallard gets it to Santana. Santana tries to drive on Jaden Harris, the freshman. Harris stops her. There'll be a foul underneath. I think this is on Jordan Madigan. Grace Marshall and Jordan Madigan were going at it pretty good. And they're going to get Madigan with the foul. That's her third. Or her first, excuse me, team's third. Got pretty physical. Marshall was trying to drive the outside, and then they're going to get Madigan again. Very aggressive. Marshall trying to work on Jordan Madigan. Doing a good job. Sophomore's now got 2 quick fouls. 4 for the team for Stockton. Rowan gets it inbounds. Adams, top of the key to Rinaldi at the foul line. To Santana, gets loose, pulled down by Madigan. Grabs the loose ball and on the run. Has LaRosa on the near side. LaRosa will pull it back out, give it to Sacco. Grace Sacco to Jordan Madigan. Nelia Hill at the 3-point line. She'll hand that to Sacco as she comes around off the curl. Madigan inside to Nelia Hill, gets blocked by Santana and out of bounds. Substitutions, Emma Maroney back in for Stockton. And for the Profs, back in is Christina Johnson. Ayana Alves into the game for Stockton for the first time. So Alves, Hill, Sacco, LaRosa, Maroney for the Ospreys. Sacco gets it into Alves. 10 on the shot clock. Sacco tries to drive the line. Maroney goes to the right side, tries to go down the lane. Scoops it in for the layup as nobody got underneath. Emma Maroney now with 9. Stockton up 30-14 with 5:15 left in the half. There's Marshall, stops at the foul line. Adams, just inside the foul line, no good. Maroney pulls down the rebound. Rowan, cold from the field. 7 for 21 so far. Can't seem to find a rhythm, and not sure if it's because of Stockton's defense or they just can't do it. Maroney inside to Alves. Alves misses the layup. Alves goes back with her own offensive rebound and scores. 32-14 as Alves, junior from Mays Landing, gets her first deuce of the night. Adams, near side to Rinaldi, past the 3-point line, drives the lane, but Grace Sacco tried to swipe the ball and got a lot of Rinaldi. And there'll be a foul on Sacco, her second, team's 5th. Stockton did not have a foul in the first quarter. Now all of a sudden they have 5. And it's Sacco's second. Sacco and Madigan both with 2. Sacco come out of the game, so now Parks back in. So Sacco sit probably for the rest of the half, I'm thinking. Those 2 fouls, they need that senior leader on the floor. Sam Rinaldi at the line for Rowan to shoot 2. Hits the first. Rinaldi's first points of the night. Rinaldi 73% from the line, hits both. Madigan replaces Maroney for the Ospreys. So Madigan, Alves, LaRosa, Sanaa Parks, Nelia Hill, Dakota Adams, Nicole Mallard and Sam Rinaldi. Grace Marshall. Christina Johnson for the Profs. Shot up no good by Madigan, pulled down by Iona Alves, but she pulled down the rebound, stepped out of bounds. Rowan basketball. 32-16, 4:15 left first half. You're just joining us. Madison LaRosa come off the bench with 12 points, 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Emma Maroney with 9. Here's Rowan. Mallard. Johnson. Johnson gets the ball, can't hold it. Ball comes loose to Sanaa Parks. The freshman brings it across. She'll give it to Jordan Madigan. Madigan, the only really true point guard out there for Stockton right now. LaRosa, Parks. Nalia Hill on the near side, Alves on the block. 10 on the shot clock. Madigan, top of the key, gets a pick. Sanaa Parks drives the lane, goes up and gets fouled. Fouls on number 12, Sam Rinaldi. That's her second, team's third. Maroney comes in for Nalia Hill. Sanaa Parks will go to the line for the Ospreys. Number 24, Kelly Kunzel into the game, replacing Rinaldi for Rowan. Parks at the line, shooting about 46% for the line, but she's only had 15 attempts. Back rim, no good. She'll get another. 32-16 Stockton, 3:32 left first half. Parks up and good. It's her first points of the night, 33-16 the Ospreys lead. Tremendous first half for the home team. Marshall, Madigan on her. Top to Mallard, far side to Kunzel. Kunzel gets it across Dakota Adams, almost gets swiped by Alves. Adams, near side Mallard, tries to get it inside to Dakota Adams. And Sanaa Parks runs it in it. Oh, Parks tried to get it out of it and runs over Kunzel. Excuse me, runs over Grace Marshall, and it'll be an offensive foul on Sanaa Parks. That's her first. Team's over the double bonus limit. Marshall stood her ground, and Sanaa Parks went right into her. Marshall inbound for Rowan. So the Profs dodged the bullet there. And that's going to be a foul on Rowan. That's an offensive foul. That'll be on Nicole Mallard as she pushed off trying to get the inbounds pass. Her second, team's fourth. Savannah Holt back into the game. They tried to get into the game, but they wouldn't let her in for right now. So Stockton holds the ball. Referees are stopping play here for some reason. Not sure what the stoppage was for. I don't know if it was a shot clock or as the clock continues to run. 3 minutes left here in the second half. Savannah Holt back into the game, replacing Nicole Mallard with 2 fouls. 33-16 Stockton, 3 minutes left in the first half. 20 on the shot clock. Both teams getting very aggressive. Oh, a bad pass by Maroney. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Rowan basketball. It'll be the 7th turnover for Stockton. Rowan with 11 in the game. Grace Marshall driving to the basket over the top of Alves, off the back rim, no good. Pulled down by Madison LaRosa. LaRosa pulls up, and she'll give it to Emma Maroney as Stockton will take their time coming across the timeline. Be very patient, as they have been all year long. Madigan, Rowan in a man-to-man now. They finally come out of the zone. Stockton's forced them out of it. LaRosa, near side. Maroney, 8 on the shot clock. Maroney drives down the lane, pulls it off, tries to get to Alves, picked off by Dakota Adams. Adams pulls up, gives it to Johnson. Johnson drives the lane, gets it blocked by Maroney into the hands of Alves. To Madigan. Madigan with Grace Marshall on her. Holds the ball, gives it to LaRosa. Rosa to Maroney. 1:55 left second period. Stockton 33-16. Maroney outside to Madigan for three, no good. Pulled down by Christina Johnson. Johnson will bring it up. She gets Adams on a run. Adams goes up for the layup and scores. Dakota Adams got behind the defense. Johnson found her. Stockton brings it up. Sanaa Parks breaks that pressure. Goes right down the lane, shoots a layup, no good. Rebound Adams. Sanaa Parks did everything right, just couldn't finish. 1:20 left in the half. Here's a three-pointer by Grace Marshall. Front rim, no good. Alves rebound. Maroney will settle everything down. A little hectic here the last couple of possessions for both teams. 1:05 left in the first half. Stockton holding a 15-point lead at 33-18. Madigan. 10 on the shot clock. Maroney. LaRosa. Back to Maroney, far side. They got to get it up soon. Madigan will fire a three from long range. Got it! Jordan Madigan from Emma Maroney and extend the lead to 36-18. 35 seconds left first half. Adams over the top of Alves and scores easily. Dakota Adams now with 8 in the game. Stockton, 28 seconds left. Tried to get one more shot out. Rowan tried to pin Maroney in on the sideline, couldn't do it. Maroney picked up the ball, a little indecisive. Couldn't figure out if she wanted to take it to the hole or if she wanted to pass it off to Alves. Wind up picking it up. 20 seconds left first half. Stockton with a 16-point lead, 36-20. Jordan Madigan with 6. Stockton 6 for 9 from behind the arc in this first half. And Savannah Holt near side, 10 seconds left. Marshall inside to Adams. Adams on Malaya Hill now in. Foul line jumper, no good. Off the rim to Maroney. 1 second. She'll fire from half court, and that'll end the first half. Stockton with a beautiful first half at 36-20. That'll end the first half. Stockton holding a 16-point lead. We'll be back right after halftime. Welcome back to Jerry Matthews Court. This is John Leon. And what a great first half that the Stockton Ospreys put on. Quite possibly their best half of the year. 36-20, they lead Rowan here after 20 minutes of play. Stockton shot 11 for 22, 50% from the field, and 6 from 9 from behind the arc. Madison LaRosa with 12, 3 for 4 from three-point range. Emma Maroney with 9 and 4 rebounds to lead all players. Rowan, on the other hand, couldn't quite hit the mark. 9 for 27, 33.3%, with 11 turnovers that led to 13 Stockton points. Dakota Adams led all the profs with 8 points. As we get ready for our second half, Eliana Santana tied Maroney with 4 rebounds for the profs. So here we go, start the second half. Johnson, Rinaldi, Grace Marshall, Nicole Mallard, and Christina Johnson. That was their starting 5 to start the game. For Stockton, Grace Sacco, Jordan Madigan, Emma Maroney, Malia Hill, Sanaa Parks. Stockton's starting 5 to start the game. Rowan has the ball to start. Dakota Adams tries to go in and get the score, but got the foul. It'll be on Sanaa Parks as she tried to draw an offensive foul. That'll be her first of the second half. Dakota Adams will go to the line for the profs to shoot 2 early, 15 seconds into the third quarter. Stockton leads 36-20. Just unbelievable shooting by the Ospreys, holding the profs to just 33%. Adams with the first, gives her 9 on the evening. Rowan can turn this around very quickly, though. Stockton really has to play tough defense like they did in the first half. Adams off the rim for the second one. And it goes off Parks, out of bounds, and Rowan will keep possession. Not the start Ospreys wanted. Sam Rinaldi inbound. Grace Marshall. Marshall right in front of the Rowan bench, inside to Adams. Adams looks to turn on Malia Hill, can't do it. Backs out to Rinaldi. Sacco guards her. Rinaldi goes down the lane, nothing. Ball goes out of bounds off Jordan Madigan. Rowan still keeps possession. First 30 seconds has been all Rowan. Stockton can't control the ball. Rinaldi triggers the inbounds. Inside to Mallard. Mallard drives in. Goes over the top of Sacco and scores. Nicole Mallard, that's her 6th. Rowan scores the first 3 of the third quarter. Rowan with the token pressure again. Stockton gets it across, barely. Parks to Madigan. Madigan. Rowan stayed in that zone. Now they're in a man-to-man. Nope, back to the zone. 2-3 zone. It's the way they played for most of the first quarter. Sacco tries to drive baseline. Has to kick it over to Maroney for three from the near corner. Short. Ball's loose. Comes out to Grace Marshall. Marshall gets it up to Dakota Adams in front of everybody. Lays it up and off the rim, no good, and Elia Hill with the rebound. Ahead to Maroney. Maroney across the timeline. Marshall on her. Madigan. Sacco. Far side. Jordan Madigan. Had a big three-pointer late first half. She has 6 on the game. Sacco, 8 on the shot clock. Madigan lines up a 3 from the side, no good, front rim. Nelia Hill, offensive rebound. Hill goes up and scores. Nelia Hill with the offensive rebound. Give her 6 on the evening. It's 38-23 Stockton. 8:10 remaining third quarter. Rowan back running the offense. Adams tries to work on Hill, can't get by her. Rinaldi. Grace Marshall lines up a 3 from the corner, no good. Back rim. Dakota Adams rebound. Johnson. Rinaldi. She'll shoot a 3 over the top of Sacco, an air ball, and hits nothing but the bottom of the Stockton logo end line. Stockton quick substitution. Madigan out. Madison LaRosa in. LaRosa had a wild first half. 12 points. 3 for 5 shooting, 3 for 4 from behind the arc, and a couple of steals. Stockton will be looking to have her offense back in. Sanaa Parks gets it ahead to Maroney. Elia Hill had the position on the block. Maroney couldn't get it to her. He kicks it back out to Sacco. Here's Hill, top of the key. LaRosa. Sacco. Inside to Hill. Hill up and no good. Rolls around the rim and out. Beautiful play, just couldn't finish it. Grace Marshall pulls up. Rinaldi. So run a little bit of a weave. Rinaldi tries to go left side. Back to the right. Johnson lines up a 3. Got it. Kristen Johnson. And here come the Profs. 38-26, 7 minutes left third quarter. That's Johnson's first 3 of the night. And then LaRosa answers it on an assist from Sacco. The freshman stays hot. Here come the Profs. Nicole Maurer right down the lane, nobody with her, and Nelia Hill fouls her. That'll be her second, team second. Nicole Maurer at the line for the Profs. Maurer 6 points in the first half. 76% free throw shooter, hits the first. And hits the second. 41-28 Stockton, 6:44 remaining third quarter. Iona Alves, the junior, steps back in from Nelia Hill with the 2 fouls. Stockton will inbound. Maroney to Parks. Parks to Sacco. Sacco gets it across. Rowan crowds her, but she gets through it. Sacco. Alves. Alves goes up. Scores. Grace Sacco with the assist. That's 6 now for Sacco. There's Grace Marshall. Goes in and she gets fouled. And Maroney with the foul. That'll be her first of the night. Third on the team in the third quarter. Grace Marshall will go to the line for Rowan. She has not scored tonight. 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 3 from three-point range. That's her first point of the night. Marshall averages 13.6 points a game, and that's her first of the night, so Stockton's got a nice job on her. Give her both of those. 43-30 as Rowan cuts the lead to 13. Stockton beats the pressure once again. It's been token pressure for the Profs. Stockton's been able to get across with no problem. LaRosa, Maroney, Sacco. Maroney, LaRosa right in front of the Stockton bench. All the way across. Tried to get it to Sacco. That was an ill-advised pass. Marshall behind the back. Goes on Sacco. Goes up. Shoots. No good. Ball's loose. LaRosa comes down with it. 1-on-2. Has Alves with her. And she's fouled by Kristen Johnson. Johnson's first, team's first of the third quarter. Savannah Holt will check into the game for Rowan. She'll replace Sam Rinaldi. Maroney will inbound right in front of the Stockton bench. Gets it in Sacco. 43-30 Stockton. Just about 6 minutes left in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, Stockton had an unbelievable first half shooting. Hit 50% from three-point range. Alves gets the ball inside, misses the layup, gets her own offensive rebound, kicks it out, but it's deflected out of bounds by Rowan, and Stockton will keep possession. Maroney gets it into Sacco. Grace Marshall guards her, and they fall back into the zone. Sacco tried to get into Parks, but Parks wisely pulled it back out. 10 on the shot clock. LaRosa, cross-court pass from Maroney for three, back rim no good. Maroney swoops down for the rebound, goes for the reverse layup and scores. Emma Maroney with 11 now. But Stockton back up 15 at 45-30 with 5:20 left in the third. Stockton's hit on all cylinders here tonight. Dakota Adams tries to go on Alves. Parks with the rebound, gets it into Maroney. Almost fell out of bounds, but was able to save it. Sacco splits the defense. Sacco floater short. Alves gets it back out to LaRosa, to Maroney, and they'll set it back up. Sacco in front of the Stockton bench, 10 on the shot clock. Stockton very patient. Cross court, LaRosa tries to go baseline. Parks gets off the three off LaRosa and hits nothing. It'll be a shot clock violation. Stockton ran the 30-second clock down, but couldn't get a basket. Eliana Santana back into the game. Had a nice first half, 4 rebounds for the Profs. She'll replace Kristen Johnson. 45-30, 4.5 left third period. Savannah Holt comes across, down the lane, nobody there, and misses the layup as Alves pulls down the rebound and then gets fouled. She gets fouled by Nicole Mallard. That's Mallard's third. That'll be the second team foul. Freshman Jaden Harrison in the game for the Ospreys, replacing Alves. That was a nice job coming off the bench. 6 rebounds. Parks into Sacco. Sacco beats the pressure easily. It's a veteran point guard for you. Senior out of Ocean City. Played at Wilmington, played at Johns Hopkins, where they didn't play at all, and then transferred to Stockton. She's been the setting force in the Stockton backcourt. Maroney, LaRosa, thought about a three and walked with it. Shuffled the feet. Right when she was going to shoot the three, decided to drive and shuffled the feet, and that'll be a turnover. 15th turnover for the Ospreys tonight. Rowan brings it across. Marshall, Mallard drives to the basket, pulls it back out. Santana, three, got it. Eliana Santana with a three. Give her 7 on the night. Timeout on the floor called by Stockton. 3:44 left third period. 45-33 Stockton. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back after this timeout. Welcome back to Jerry Matthews Court. John Leon here, giving you play-by-play action of the Stockton versus Rowan women's game. I'll also be here for the men's game Immediately following, about 20 minutes after this one ends, 45-33 Stockton, as they probably played easily, I would say, one of their best games of the year so far, as they've held Rowan at bay. Stockton, after the timeout, gets the ball in bounds. Jada Harris, Emma Maroney, Sanaa Parks, Grace Sacco, and Madison LaRosa. And Maroney just took the ball in bounds and took it right to the basket. Give Maroney 13 on the night. Increases the lead to 47-33 for the Ospreys. Nicole Maurer tries to go baseline on Sanaa Parks. Gets the ball pulled away by Jaden Harris and right in the hands of Madison LaRosa. Great defense by the freshman Jaden Harris on Nicole Maurer. Sacco, Maroney near side. Harris, Sanaa Parks. Senior Sacco, the only senior on the floor. Sacco, near side to Maroney. The sophomore looks to drive, goes in. Doesn't make the basket, but picks up a foul. 32, Savannah Holt. That's her second, team's third. As Emma Maroney will go to the line and shoot two. Maroney having herself a night, 4 for 5 from the field, 4 for 4 free throws. 13 points, looking to add to that total. Gets the first one. 14 for Maroney. Coming up, I believe that's her career high. Having a solid night. This is the second, but the offensive rebound to Jaden Harris for the Ospreys. Great offensive rebound. Ooh, Sacco with a nice crossover. Harris goes up, gets it blocked, but picks up the foul. What a beautiful play by Grace Sacco. Wow. That's a D1 play right there, people. Eliana Santana picks up the foul. That's her second, team's fourth. Jaden Harris, the freshman from Lindenwold, and of Our Lady of Mercy Academy at the line. She'll shoot two. Makes the first. Her third point of the night. 49-33 Stockton. 2:48 left, third quarter. Harris, beautiful, nothing but net, second one. Give her 4 on the night. Stockton up 17, 2:45 left, third quarter. Grace Marshall drives. It's Mallard underneath, but she walks with it. Another turnover for the Profs. That's their 13th turnover on the night. That's led to 14 Stockton points. And all Ospreys. Rowan made a little run to begin the period, but Stockton held them at bay. Sacco. Marshall guards her. Rowan now in a man-to-man. Stockton was able to break the zone. Parks in front of the Stockton bench. Maroney. Sacco. Maroney, 8 on the shot clock. Pulls up about 15, 18 feet. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound to Savannah Holt. Rowan on the run. Holt pulls up as Stockton gets back in a hurry. Grace Marshall floats it into Santana with Jaden Harris on her. Santana at the foul line. Far side to Holt. Timeout on the floor called by Rowan, excuse me. Rowan University timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back after this timeout. 50. Welcome back to Jerry Matthews Court. John Leon here, all the action. 50-33 Stockton. 1:53 left, third period. And it's been all Ospreys. A great first half, and they followed it up with a nice third quarter. Stockton, the young Ospreys, 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores on the floor for him right now. Rowan with the ball. Mallard tries to drive on freshman Jaden Harris, scores it, and gets fouled by Harris. Jaden Harris, that's her first, team's 4th. Nicole Mallard, that's her 10th point of the night. Grace Sacco comes back in very quickly for Jordan Madigan. So we have 1:47 left in the third quarter, 50-35 Stockton. Nicole Mallard at the line for the Profs. She'll shoot 1 after making that tough basket. And rattles around and in. 50-36. Stockton holding a 14-point lead. Sacco ahead to Maroney. Smartly pulls it back out. So she's surrounded by nothing but brown shirts. Gets it back out to Stockton. Sacco, excuse me, for Stockton. DeRosa, Maroney far side. Maroney, shot clock winding down, drives to the basket, goes up for a shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Santana from Rowan. Gets it ahead to Grace Marshall. 1:15 left third quarter. Marshall inside to Dakota Adams, and she scores. 50-38 with 1:05 left third quarter. Give Adams 11 on the night. Stockton across Sacco, under a minute now. Maroney. Stockton being very patient, very deliberate. They have been most of the evening. Jumped out to a 17-9 first quarter lead. 17-8, excuse me, and haven't relinquished it yet. Here's LaRosa, drives to the basket. Doesn't make the basket, but she draws a foul. She'll get 2 shots out of this. That's Nicole Mallard. That's her 4th personal foul. That's over the limit for Rowan. Jordan Madigan in for Sacco as LaRosa go to line, shoot 2. LaRosa with 15 on the night. 4 personal fouls on Nicole Mallard with a whole quarter to play. Her second leading scorer. LaRosa makes the foul shot, give her 16. Freshman from Oceanport, leading scorer for the Ospreys. He makes the second. Sam Rinaldi back into the game for Nicole Mallard. 52-38, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Stockton jumped out to a 17-8 lead and haven't trailed since. Savannah Holt, Santana thought about the 3. Gets it inside to Dakota Adams on a beautiful dish. Pump fake, drove the lane, hit Adams. 52-40, 20 seconds left. Madigan, Maroney, 15 seconds, shot clock's off. Madigan, Marshall on her. LaRosa, top of the key, 8 seconds. Maroney tries to drive, loses the ball, onto the floor. Fought for the ball with 1.5 seconds left. Stockton possession with 1.5 left in the third quarter. Bit of a sloppy play there at the end of the quarter here. Grace Sacco and Iona Alves back into the game. They're going to try to get a lob in here from Sacco. I would guess to Alves with 1.5. This is a touch and shoot. There it is, there's the lob. Doesn't get it in there. Didn't touch anything, so the ball goes to Rowan with 1.5 left. Stockton has to be wary of a long pass here. Santana and Dakota Adams at midcourt with Alves and Sanaa Parks on them. Rowan gets it into Savannah Holt. She walked with the ball. That should be the end of the third period, and it is. Stockton 52-40 as we head into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this timeout. Welcome back for the fourth period. John Leon here at Jerry Matthews Court. Stockton leads Rowan 52-40 to start the fourth period. A little better period for the Profs. Outscored the Ospreys 20-16, but still only cut into the lead by about 5. Stockton still holds double-digit lead as Rowan inbounds the ball to start the fourth period. Dakota Adams, Eliana Santana, Sam Rinaldi, Grace Marshall, Savannah Holt. Santana goes in and gets fouled right away. Fouls on Madison LaRosa. It's her second, first in the fourth quarter. Eliana Santana at the line for the Profs. Has 7 on the night. Team leading 5 rebounds with Dakota Adams. Give her 8. This game's far from over. Santana clanks the second one. Madigan pulls down a loose ball rebound. 52-41, 9:45 left in the fourth quarter. Stockton just needs to keep being very disciplined, keep adding to the lead. Rowan, man-to-man defense. Played most of the game in the zone. Stockton got him out of it. Inside, Alves gets it knocked away by Grace Marshall into the hands of Santana. Turnover for the Ospreys. In her first possession in the fourth period. Grace Marshall gets it inside Dakota Adams. Has Jaden Harris on her. Far side, Savannah Holt. Holt pulls it outside to Santana. She already has 1 3. Going to be a foul inside on Stockton. Away from the ball. That'll be on Jaden Harris. I believe that's her second, team's second. Rowan inbounds. Santana on the freshman. Goes around Harris. Harris tries to block it, no good. Dakota Adams gets the offensive rebound, scores. 52-43, the lead's now down to 9. First time it's been single digits since the first quarter. Sacco, Jordan Madigan, Madison LaRosa, who's had a hot shooting night. Top of the key to Nalia Hill. Madigan tries to drive. It's pulled out of bounds, pulled out of her hands by Sam Rinaldi. Stockton will keep the ball with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Emma Maroney checks into the game, replacing Jordan Madigan. It's a pretty hard fall. Grace Sacco inbound. She attempt the inbound. Grace Marshall steals it out of the air. Here come the Profs. Marshall pulls up, floater from the foul line, too hard off the backboard. No good. Emma Maroney pulls down the rebound, and that'll be a foul on Grace Marshall. She was over her back. So Marshall, that's her first, team's first of the second of the fourth quarter. Alves back in for Stockton, replacing Jaden Harris, who started the quarter. Nalia Hill triggered the inbound to Maroney. Maroney's Profs to that token zone pressure. Stockton's broken it easily all night long. Sacco. He's looking for Nalia Hill. Hill wasn't ready for it and threw it out of bounds. Stockton scoreless so far here in the fourth quarter. First 2 minutes is 8-10 left in the fourth quarter. Santana goes his way in and scores. Went right over the top of Iona Alves. It's 52-45 with 8 minutes left. Maroney goes in and she gets fouled. Oh, Dakota Adams just got a foul and got teed up. So Dakota Adams with the foul. It'll be her third if it's a technical. That'll be a fourth. And a team foul. That's what it is. It's a team foul. Madison LaRosa will shoot the technicals. Misses the first one. So now Adams and Mallard both with 4. 5-0 run here to start fourth quarter as LaRosa snaps that. LaRosa shoot 2 more. One was the personal foul. These are the technical fouls. And she misses that. She's 1 out of 3 so far from Madison LaRosa with 18 points. And she banks a second. 19 for the freshman. Stockton with their first 2 points of the fourth quarter, 54-45. 8:01 left. Stockton will inbound the ball after the technical. So Rowan picking up some fouls here. 2 of their best players, Dakota Adams and Nicole Mallard, both with 4. Sacco. And Elia Hill tries to work inside, back out to Sacco. LaRosa lines up 3 off the front rim, no good. Dakota Adams rebound. Gets to the head. 3-pointer Savannah Holt, no good. Maroney rebound. Number 7 for the sophomore. 54-45, 7:38 left, fourth quarter. Maroney near side. Hill, Alves. Sacco in front of the Stockton bench. Tries to get it inside to Hill, and she's fouled by Santana. That'll be her 3rd, team's 4th. So Stockton could be shooting a lot of foul shots here in the fourth quarter. 1 more and puts them over the limit. Sacco will inbound. Inside to Maroney. Ball hits out of bounds off Maroney and out of bounds to the Rowan Profs. 54-45, 7:23 left. Rowan scored the first 5 points of the quarter, where Stockton's rebounded. A couple foul shots by Madison LaRosa. Rinaldi over the timeline, guarded by Sacco. Gets it inside to Savannah Holt. Beautiful distant go. And Sacco hits the ground with it. Looks like she's grabbing her ankle. Scored a basketball for Savannah Holt. 54-47, but there's a timeout on the floors. Grace Sacco went down hard. She's grabbing her ankle. We'll be right back after this timeout as they check on Grace Sacco. We're back after the injury timeout to Grace Sacco. Looks like she turned an ankle pretty good, but she walked off the court under her own power, but she's limping pretty good. So now Parks, Jordan Madigan, Emma Maroney, Madison LaRosa, and Elia Hill. A little confusion in here which 5 Stockton wants to put out there. So it'll be Parks, Madigan, Maroney, Alves, and Elia Hill. Parks triggers it inbounds to Madigan. Rowan with the zone pressure. Gives it to Maroney. Maroney breaks it over. She falls down, loses the ball. So now Parks is able to recover it for Stockton. 54-47 with 6:53 left, fourth quarter. Maroney, 8 on the shot clock. Parks, Hill, trying to get inside to Alves. Alves outside to Madigan. Madigan lines up a 3 short, no good, pulled down by Dakota Adams. 54-47, Rowan's a 7-2 start in the fourth quarter. They're feeling the confidence right now. Ball kicked by Elijah Hill. Rowan will retain possession. Santana tried an inbounds pass, entry pass to Dakota Adams. Off Hill's foot. Sam Rinaldi will trigger the inbounds. Underneath the Rowan basket. Holt gets it outside to Grace Marshall. Marshall to Holt. Lines up a 3 from the far corner and hits it. 54-50 right now. Stockton only up 4. As Rowan now on a 10-2 run to start the fourth quarter. 6:14 left fourth quarter. Stockton holding a slim 4-point lead after just about dominating this whole game. And they're going cold here in the fourth. Maroney, Parks, Madigan. 7 on the shot clock. Inside to Alves, triple teamed. Alves, little floater up, no good. Pulled down by Nelia Hill on the offensive rebound, and then she throws it away. Bad turnover right there for Stockton. Their 21st of the night. Stockton has only scored 2 points, both on foul shots by Madison LaRosa. As the Profs 10-2 run. 5:47 left fourth quarter. Confidence, momentum is all toward Rowan right now. Driving to the basket, Rinaldi. Nobody stopped her, and she scores. Timeout on the floor called by Stockton, and a badly needed one. 54-52, 5:37 left. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Stockton needs an answer badly. 12-2 run to start as Rowan has come out and hit 5 of their first 8, including 1 3-pointer. It's been changed to a full timeout. We'll be right back after this timeout. And we're back. 10-2 start to the fourth quarter has propelled Rowan back to within just 2 points at 54-52. The closest this has been since 4-4 in the first quarter. Stockton needs an answer, and they need it now. 5:37 left. Stockton holding a slim 2-point lead, 54-52. Now inbound the ball. Grace Sacco, their senior point guard, went down with an ankle injury. She's over on the trainer's table. Hopefully, Stockton will be able to get her back. They're going to need it. Emma Maroney, Sanaa Parks, Iona Alves, Madigan, and Nelia Hill. As Maroney goes to the basket, can't hit the layup. Needed that there. Marshall for the Profs. Gets a pick from Santana. Foul line jumper up and back rim no good. Nelia Hill with the rebound. Hill, 1 dribble and gets out of it. Hill with her 5th rebound of the night. Maroney to Madigan. Madigan drives, gets it inside to Hill, tries to spin to her left, goes up. Tough shot, pulled down by Eliana Santana. Stockton has no answers right now. Dakota Adams pulls up just inside the 3-point line for a jumper. No good. Ball's loose, comes all the way out to Adams for an offensive rebound. Savannah Holt lines up a 3. No good. Adams with an offensive rebound. That's going to be a foul on Iona Alves. Alves first, team's 3rd. Stockton holds a 32-25 lead on rebounding, but this has been all Rowan as they have 11 offensive rebounds. Most of them have been second and now here in the fourth quarter. Jumper, Marshall, got it. Tie game, 4:28 left. Grace Marshall ties the game. Rowan has come all the way back from a large deficit. Can knock this at 54 all. Stockton, 2 points in the fourth quarter so far, both on foul shots by Madison LaRosa. Madigan, Maroney, Sanaa Parks. Malaya Hill out past the three-point line. That's out of her range. Madigan, 7 on the shot clock. Maroney drives to the basket, dishes it off inside to Jaden Harris. Tie up, possession arrow to Stockton with 1 on the shot clock. LaRosa checks back in for Sanaa Parks. 1 on the shot clock. This is a catch and shoot. Madigan will trigger it. Trying to get it to LaRosa. She's guarded. Hill fires up a wild 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Madison LaRosa. LaRosa goes to the basket, no good. Knocked out of bounds off Malaya Hill to be Rowan basketball. Stockton still scoreless, 0 for 5 from the field. And just 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Rowan has just dominated, 14 2 quarters so far. Marshall. Santana drives off the pick from Dakota Adams, misses it. Rebound pulled down, tied up. Adams, and looks like Madigan. Jump ball, but the possession arrows stay with Rowan. Parks in, LaRosa out for Stockton. Rowan could take their first lead since early in the first quarter when it was 4-2. Savannah Holt, freshman from Ocean City. Junior from Ocean City, excuse me. Ball gets lost. Malaya Hill came up with the loose ball. So the foul on Santana. That is, that's her 4th. And the team's 5th, and Stockton will be shooting 2 from here on out. So Mallard with 4, Dakota Adams with 4, Santana with 4 for the Profs. Malaya Hill at the line for the Ospreys, and she'll shoot 2. There's some badly needed points here for the Ospreys. Hits that. Gets Stockton back to lead at 55-54. Give Hill 7 on the night. Good with 5 rebounds and a couple steals. Short on the second one. Jaden Harris had her hand on it, but Santana pulls it down for Rowan and then throws it away to Hill, but she slides out of bounds when she picked up the loose ball. So Rowan will take over. 3:22 left fourth quarter. Stockton 55, Rowan 54. And Nicole Mallard checks back in for Rowan for the first time since early in the third quarter. She'll take Santana's spot, who also has 4 fouls. 3:20 left fourth quarter. 55-54, Stockton in the lead. Sam Rinaldi goes his side, picks it up. Mallard drives to the basket on Hill, pulls up, offensive foul. Nicole Mallard, and that'll be her 5th personal foul. Sanaa Parks stepped in when she saw Mallard going to the basket. She's done for the evening. Nicole Mallard finishes with 11 points and 1 rebound. Now, Eliana Santana will be back in to take Mallard's spot. Seems to be some confusion on the officials' part. Head coach from the Profs, Demetrius Poles, not real happy with the officiating right now. But Stockton holds the 1-point lead. Jordan Madigan gets it across. Grace Marshall guards her. Madigan to LaRosa. LaRosa hands off to Madigan. To Maroney. Far side, Malaya Hill. Back to Madigan. LaRosa. Madigan. Thought about a 3, pulls up and walks. Shuffle to feet. She went to make the move past Marshall. 55-54, 2:47 remaining. Rowan ball. Rinaldi. to the cross. Over the top. Marshall. Madigan on her. Adams drives on Nelia Hill. Hill fouls her before the shot. So that's Nelia Hill. That'll be her third, team's fourth. Parks back in. Jaden Harris out for Stockton. Rinaldi triggers the inbounds to Adams. Back to Rinaldi. Fires up a three as Maroney was late getting to her. Hill with the rebound. Madigan to Maroney. Grace Sacco looks like she's done for the night. She's on the trainer's table with an ice pack on her ankle. Hill goes up, no good. Santana rebound. 2:08 remaining. Stockton holding a 1-point lead, 55-54. Rinaldi drives the lane, dishes back to Adams. Adams dribbles it off her foot, ball's loose. On the floor, a lot of bodies on the floor. Jump ball, possession arrow to Stockton. 4 players, 2 from each team, got on the floor. But the tie-up goes to Stockton. 1:53 left, fourth quarter. Stockton's been outscored 14-3 here in the fourth period. Madigan gets it across with Marshall on her. These two have been going at it all night long. It's been a great battle. Parks, Madigan, wide open for 3 from Parks. Got it! Big 3 from Jordan Madigan. 58-54. Madigan with 9. Marshall, right back. Goes for the foul. Goes to the basket. Maroney tried to draw the foul, but she was inside the arc. Count the basket as she scores it. Maroney's second, team's fifth. So both teams will be shooting from here on out. Nice job by Grace Marshall getting those 2 back, possibly another one. 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Marshall brings Rowan within 1 again. 58-57. Minute and 25 left, fourth period. Madigan, Marshall on her. Gets it across. Madigan's the point guard now with Grace Sacco out. Madigan drives to the basket. Oh, and misses the layup. She beat Marshall to the baseline. Loose ball out of bounds. Looks like a foul on Nelia Hill. That'll put Rowan at the line. Yeah, it is. That'll be Hill's fourth. And Dakota Adams will go to the line. Possibly give Rowan the lead. Adams with 15 on the night. 66% from the line for the year. Misses the first. 1:10 remaining. Adams will shoot another. Both teams over the double bonus limit. Be 2 shots the rest of the way, both sides. Gets the second one, we're tied again at 58. Maroney in front of the Stockton bench. Rinaldi on her. LaRosa guarded by Savannah Holt, under a minute. 58 all. LaRosa, Madigan near side. Holt on her as they switched off. Madigan lines up another 3. This one is in! Off the bank! A big bank shot. Jordan Madigan gives Stockton a 3-point lead. Rowan ahead of the pack once again. This time Adams draws a foul from LaRosa. Jordan Madigan. 2 quick 3-pointers. 12 on the night. The last one was a bank shot from way deep on the wing. Adams at the line, so shoot 2. 16 on the night for Adams. Makes the first. 61-59, 37 and a half seconds left. Both teams with multiple timeouts left. Adams misses the second. Rebound Maroney. Timeout called by Stockton, and it'll advance the ball. Adams had a chance. 61-59 is Stockton. We'll take a full timeout. We'll be right back after this timeout. And we're back. 37.5 seconds left. Stockton 61, Rowan 59. It's been all Rowan here in the fourth quarter, outscoring the Ospreys 19-9 to get it this close after Stockton dominated three quarters. The Ospreys will inbound right in front of their bench. LaRosa, quick three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound, Nalaya Hill. Gets it out to Madigan, and they'll reset. If you're just joining us, it was all Stockton for three quarters. And Rowan has made a tremendous comeback. Stockton lost their starting point guard, Grace Sacco, to an ankle injury. She's done for the evening. Is he on the trainer's table with an ice bag on there? Rowan just fouled Madison LaRosa. And Savannah Holt picks up her third. LaRosa at the line to shoot two. LaRosa with 19 on the night. Give her 20. Freshman's had an unbelievable shooting night. 4 for 8 from beyond New York and 8 for 11 from the line. 62-59. This is the second. Offensive rebound, Nalaya Hill. She has been dominant all night. As Hill pulls down another rebound and Stockton and gets fouled. Hill now with 9 rebounds. And that was big. The last two have been offensive. Holt with her fourth. Hill shoot 2. 7 points, 8 rebounds for the senior. This is the first foul shot. 62-59, 25.9 seconds left. Stockton would like to see Hill make this one, make it a 4-point lead. And does. Timeout called by the Profs. They'll advance the ball. And that's a full timeout. We're going to step away. Full timeout for Rowan. Stockton, 63-59. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Jerry Matthews Court. John Leon here. And if you're just joining us, boy, did you miss a good one here. Stockton dominant for three quarters, and Rowan fought back in the fourth period. Stockton holds a slim 4-point lead. Rowan inbounds it, has a hard time getting it off. 25.9 seconds left. Stockton with a 4-point lead, 63-59. Rowan's going to inbound the ball after a timeout. Stockton 3 timeouts left, or Rowan 3 timeouts left, Stockton 1. The Ospreys have been dominant for three quarters. Rowan fought back to tie this thing at 54 each here in the fourth quarter after being down just about all game. They finally get it in. Marshall gets fouled by Madigan. That's not what Stockton wanted. They didn't want to see the clock stop. Madigan picks up her third. They'll send Marshall to the line for 2. Both teams over the double bonus limit. Grace Marshall with 7 on the night. Only 2 for 11 from the field. And this is the first. Rowan now 12 for 17 from the foul line. Stockton not much better, 18 for 26. Marshall to shoot another. Hits that one, 63-60. Stockton will call timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 23.7 seconds left. Give you the rundown here a little bit. Stockton just dominant, like I said, for the first 3 quarters. Held double-digit lead, and then Rowan outscored Stockton 20-11 here in the fourth quarter after picking up 4 points, 20-16 the third. So they made up a 15-point deficit. Madison LaRosa off the bench with 20 points for the Ospreys. Emma Maroney 14, Jordan Madigan 12. Maroney and Malaya Hill 8 rebounds each for the Ospreys. For the Profs, Dakota Adams 17 points, 11 rebounds for a double-double. Eliana Santana 10 points, 9 rebounds. Nicole Mallard, one of their top scorers, got 11 but fouled out. Only played 26 minutes. So that gives you the rundown here. 3 for 12 for the Profs from 3-point range. 9 for 18 for the Ospreys, 50%, and that's been the difference in the game, as LaRosa's had 4 of 8. So Stockton inbound with 23.7 seconds left. Right away to get it in, and Marshall fouls Madigan. Jordan Madigan, no, excuse me, that's Madison LaRosa at the line. She's 8 for 12 from the line tonight. Freshman from Oceanport has had a big game off the bench, did not start. Hits the first. Stockton up 4, 64-60 with 21.9. LaRosa with 21 on the night to lead all scorers. LaRosa gets the second. Give her 22, timeout Rowan, as they'll advance the ball. Stockton is out of timeouts with 21.9 seconds left. Rowan will have 2 left after this one. Stick around, about 20 minutes or so after this one. Should be a real good one. 2 of the top teams in the NJAC. The Stockton Ospreys at 14-3 and 9-2, number 1 in the NJAC. Take on the Rowan Profs at 8-3, tied for second. Both teams have won 3 straight. Rowan, the number 1 offense in the league, scoring almost 93 points a game. But the Ospreys are only allowing just 65 points, so something's got to give in this second game. Look for the pace to be way up in this second game. So stick around about 20 minutes after this one's over. And this has been a great one. Stockton leads 65-60 with 21.9 seconds left. Jaden Harris, Maroney, Sanaa Parks, Malaya Hill, Jordan Madigan for the Ospreys. Santana, Holt, Marshall, Rinaldi, and Dakota Adams. Marshall misses a 3. Gets it back to Dakota Adams, who misses, but Marshall taps one in, and that'll be a foul on Rowan. 65-62 with 11.6 left. Foul on Rowan. Marshall just got the tip in to make it 3 points. And that foul's on Savannah Holt. That'll be her 5th personal foul, and that fouls her out of the game. Holt leaves off the bench with 7 points. 65-62 is Sanaa Parks at the line. 0 for 1 so far tonight. 1 for 2, excuse me. Makes that one. Parks, the freshman. 2 points on the night. 3 rebounds, but she's played some really tough defense. Makes the second. 67-62. Rowan calls another timeout to advance the ball. 11.6 seconds left. So they'll call timeout to advance the ball. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Stockton survived the fourth quarter. Rowan has won the third quarter 20-16. Won this one 22-15, but at one point it was 14-2 Rowan as they came out in the fourth quarter and just smoked the Ospreys. Only 2 points coming on Madison LaRosa's 2 foul shots. So the Ospreys 11.6 seconds away from surviving against tied #1 seed right now, tied for #1 in Rowan at 9-2. Stockton looking to give them their 3rd loss of the season. Rowan inbounds. Marshall lines up a 3 from the top of the key. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Santana. Santana puts the ball up and gets it in. Scores it. Santana with a double-double now. Make it 67-64. Maroney gets it up. 2 points, 2 seconds left in the game. But that should do it. Maroney needs just to hit 1 here to seal this one. Give Stockton a big win. Emma Maroney with a big night. 14 points. Misses the first. She misses this. Rowan has an outside shot here. They have 1 timeout left. Can set up a play. Maroney misses the second, but the rebound goes to Adams. Timeout by Rowan. They're going to have to check the clock. It's down to 1.2 seconds. Rowan calls their final timeout. Maroney just need to hit 1 of the 2. Officials will huddle here. I'm thinking it was 2 seconds when Adams caught the ball. So I'm thinking it's at least 1.5. Rowan will advance the ball, table side. Still checking the clock. 1.7 they're going to put back on the clock. That's going to be plenty enough time for the Profs to line up a play and get off a 3. 67-64, 1.7 seconds left. Rinaldi, they'll be looking for Marshall here. Marshall's their best 3-point shooter. Rinaldi will inbound, Jaden Harris on her. They'll get into Santana. Santana shoots a 3. Front rim, no good. Stockton wins. It fell short. Eliana Santana already had 1 3 in the game, but couldn't come up with this one. Stockton survives 67-64. And they give the Profs their 3rd conference loss of the year. Wow, what a game. Addison LaRosa, 22 points. Emma Maroney, 14. Jordan Madigan with 12 for the Ospreys. Maroney and Nelia Hill, 8 boards each for the Ospreys. Dakota Adams was 17. Eliana Santana, 12 points. Nicole Maurer, 11 points. Grace Marshall, 10. Adams and Santana, 12 rebounds and 11 rebounds, respectively. Stick around, 20 minutes from now, Stockton men, Rowan men. We'll be back after this.